Good morning, Scorpio. Welcome to your I almost said prayer. Welcome to your tarot reading this morning for today. We're going to do a prayer to Saint Michael first, and then we will start this reading. So I repel any and all negative energy, and I return it back to sender in the name of Jesus Christ, and with the help of Archangel Michael. Glorious Prince of the heavenly hosts and victor over rebellious spirits, be mindful of me, I who am so weak and simple, and yet so prone to pride and ambition. Lend me, I pray, your powerful aid in every temptation and difficulty. No! Excuse me, the cat's trying to open my bedroom. No! It's always nice when your cat tries to break into your room. I used to let him in my room, but I haven't had a cat in a long time. So, having a cat now, like my skin will itch. So I had to get Allerpet, which is a special pet spray you can spray on your cat. And like, you don't really spray your cat, you spray it on a mitt and you rub it on them, on their fur. And you do it like once or twice a week. And it's supposed to help with you not having allergies to them. And so that's what I do. And I also keep him out of my room, but he was able to get in my room because apparently I didn't have the door closed all the way. So I have to start over again. Glorious Prince of the heavenly hosts and victor over rebellious spirits, be mindful of me, I who am so weak and simple, and yet so prone to pride and ambition. Lend me, I pray, your powerful aid in every temptation and difficulty. And above all, do not forsake me in my last struggle with the powers of evil. Amen. Okay, so I'm so sorry about that. Again, we are working with the Journey of Enlightenment Tarot, and I tried to do your reading earlier, and my computer just crashed on me. Like, it does this thing sometimes where it'll say error message, and then it'll crash. And when it did that, I was like, okay, this is probably a message from Spirit. This is probably Spirit saying you didn't shuffle Scorpio's cards enough. You need to shuffle Scorpio's cards some more. And so that was what I did. I had already shuffled 6 times, but after the computer crashed, I shuffled 2 more times. So let's get started on your reading, Scorpio. For yesterday, Scorpio, we have the Two of Wands, okay? This is about passion. This is about desire. This can also be about choosing which kind of path you want to follow. Maybe there's someone you're having trouble getting over, and you're not really sure which path to follow. It kind of reminds me of that song, Take a Walk on the Wild Side. And I don't know why I'm getting that song, but it's like maybe there's somebody you're interested in, but you know that this person is not good for you, or you feel like they would not be good for you. It's an issue of where you can take a peaceful path and be alone, or you can take this other path and try to be with this person you're interested in, but you're not sure if you would be interested in this person, if they would be the person for you, right? Obviously you're interested in them. It's not that you're not sure if you would be interested in them. You are interested in this person. You find them highly attractive, but there may be something as far as you know, there's something about them that may be bad for you. And this could be related to your childhood, it could be related to your past. Your problem at this point of time, for yesterday, was you were clinging to something that you know. Maybe you've had a series of bad boyfriends or bad girlfriends, and you're clinging tightly to what you know. Like, you don't want to let go of what you know. Like maybe people tell you, oh, it's time to try a new type. It's time to try a new type of person, a good girl, a good boy, someone. Obviously, you're dating adults though, like, a good woman, a good man. And, but it's hard for you because maybe you're so used to a certain type. You're so used to clinging to a certain type. Um, okay. So you're being encouraged to trust in the universe and that she has your back and wouldn't allow you to move in the wrong direction. Be brave, go forward. If you hear yourself feeding your fears of the unknown, stop and replace the negative words with words of hope, vision, intention, and encouragement. So, some of you have a confident foundation and can successfully go forward, but you need to carefully consider where you want to go and what you want to achieve, and then act on your plans. Take a step forward, which may take you out of your comfort zone, but the time is right and you are capable of it. Keep the vision of where you want to progress to, and don't be discouraged or hindered by others. Okay. So, if your choice is to be alone and without someone, go ahead and be brave. Go ahead and go for it. Do what you want to do. Okay. All right. Some of you need to socialize more. It may also be time to call in some favors or reach out to contacts to give you a hand up or to give you a hand up to help you get where you want to go. But yeah, I think this card, this Two of Wands, is basically about you making some sort of choice. And we have the Four of Cups. So you're not happy in this situation. I mean, I'm not saying that you're not happy being alone. If some of you are alone, it's just you're not happy having to be put in this situation of having to decide with this Four of Cups energy. And that's what I'm getting for yesterday. Four of Cups, you're just, like I said, there's someone you're stuck on, okay? There's someone you're stuck on, and some of you are bored, okay? But you have a lot of choices and options, but it feels like you're not taking any notice of them, or if you are, you don't feel they are interesting enough. So, like, compounding on this, bad boy, bad girl energy of whoever you're interested in, there may be a bad boy or bad girl you're interested in, and you look at all these other options that you have online or whoever you're dealing with wherever you go to socialize, and you're like, yeah, Bob's a nice guy, but Bob is boring. I don't like Bob. Bob is so boring. And it's like you don't want to take Bob seriously as far as and I'm using the name Bob as an example. I don't know if you're actually dealing with a Bob, but it's like you don't want to invite him into your house. You don't want to get to know him. You just don't find him as attractive as you do this bad boy or this bad girl type of energy you may be dealing with. So it's like you have all these options, but you're not interested in them. You're apathetic, laid back. So it is time to reevaluate on focus on what's important instead of paying attention to all the distractions floating around. It's worthwhile taking hold of one of the opportunities that are within reach. Okay. So, so of course, this card is talking about movement. It's talking about, you getting your priorities in life straight. Maybe listening to some uplifting podcasts or meditations on YouTube, talking about playing some music to help you with whatever mood you're in. Um, so it's also talking about speaking kindly to yourself and remember that this is just a phase. You are worthy of success and happiness. So some of you are going through a phase, where you think that I won't say you think that this particular person is right for you, but maybe you think that a particular type of person is right for you, and you're going through a phase. We have the Empress, okay? So whoever this is that you're dealing with that may not be good for you, yeah, you have a lot to bring to the table with this Empress card, and some of you are trying to create something new. Some of you could be pregnant by this person, and that's why you're so fixated on them. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. This person does want to make you a solid offer, whoever they are. I don't know what that solid offer entails. Usually the Ace of Pentacles, is someone who wants a faithful, committed relationship with you. Okay. But a faithful, committed relationship could be anything, right? It doesn't have to be a marriage. Maybe this person wants to be a permanent friend of yours, or um, I don't want to say the other term, but like a friend that involves physical things. Just a reliable person in your life is what I'm going to say. Regardless of the type of relationship this person wants to give you, they want to be a reliable person in your life. And I'm going to clarify this Ace of Pentacles later to see what this offer entails. Like, what do they want to offer you? So, for today, Scorpio, we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is you focused on your job. This is you hard at work. I don't necessarily think you're involved with this person today. I think what you're doing is you're putting the work in regards to yourself. Maybe your own business or psychological things, but you're putting in the work in regards to yourself. So you're not really focused on this person. Not focused on them today like you were yesterday. We have the Two of Cups, okay? For some of you, this person is your wish fulfillment with this Nine of Cups, Two of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. The truth is, this person is your wish fulfillment. So you're putting in the work. And the way we put in work into relationships is like Rich Lopp said, we put the work into ourselves. So you're putting the work into yourself today, regardless of whether that's working at a home-based business or, just taking care of yourself. You're putting work into this relationship by taking care of yourself. And I call it a relationship, but some of you may not be dating this person yet, since this person does want to make an offer, but they may not have made it yet. You're putting the work into yourself before this relationship starts. For tomorrow, Scorpio, which will be Wednesday, we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant. This is you focused on matters of spirituality. Some of you could be reading or studying a book. I don't know if some of you read or study the Bible. This is you having structure in your life. And this card says, having more structure in your life can help you make space for quality time for yourself or friends and family. Don't be too hard on yourself and ignore your human and spiritual needs. You are not a machine that's set to just work, so this must be in balance to enjoy the pleasures and meaning of life. Okay? So the Hierophant, you're focused on spirituality tomorrow. Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. Some of you are ending out a karmic contract. Okay, I think the person you may be dealing with may be a karmic. Some of you may be lying to yourselves about a certain situation. Maybe you're telling yourself that something is not over when it is, because we have the Seven of Swords here, okay? but we also have this Justice card. So I think some of you, in your spirituality tomorrow, you may be focused on your person still. Some of you may even be praying for your person, but maybe your person is going through a divorce right now with someone else, or it could be over between you and them. Your attitude for today is the Three of Swords. You're still feeling hurt by this person, okay? Still feeling hurt by this person. Some of you may be going through heart problems at this time, but because it's in your attitude position, maybe you're not. I'm no doctor. It could be, you feel like you have a heart problem and maybe you don't, because it's in your attitude position. You do still carry a lot of love for your person. You are dealing with an emperor, or you're in this emperor energy. So you carry a lot of love for your person still, but you've decided to be cold towards them and to just focus on your schedule with this emperor energy. It's kind of like, man, my heart hurts, but I've got stuff to do. Like you feel like you can't really dwell in the past. I mean, three of swords can represent someone who dwells in the past, but at this time you feel like you can't let your past get to you. It's like, man, this hurts, but I've got stuff to do today, like, so that's your attitude as far as this person goes. Like, you're gonna do stuff for your life regardless of what they do or don't do, because you can't control this person. Some of you need to get a bracelet, right? Like one of those serenity bracelets that says, like, God, grant me the courage to accept the things I cannot change, and the wisdom to know the difference, and all this other stuff, however it's worded, to remind yourself that, of what you can control in your life and what you can't control. And you can't control other people. The only person you can control is yourself. Influencing you is the Queen of Wands, okay? This person is in a very lighthearted energy, okay? And it's kind of getting on my nerves about this person, because you and them had a falling out, but they're trying to come to you as if nothing happened, like, what's up? We have the Sun. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo. King of Wands, which is the divine counterpart of the Queen of Wands. So this person is balancing out their feminine and masculine energies. And the Two of Pentacles, they're still juggling you. Whoever this is, they're still juggling you with this Two of Pentacles, okay? Your obstacle for today, Scorpio, is the Six of Wands. Hmm. You may be too concerned with public image at this time. You know, like, too concerned about public image, how you look to other people. Um, you may be overly focused on success to the exclusion of minor but important details, perhaps too wrapped up in how one looks to others, trying too hard. Or it may mean a situation arises where you are really put on the spot to make a good impression, okay? So, I think for some of you, maybe you're too concerned about what other people would think in regards to this relationship. Some of you want to be with this person, but at the same time, you're like, yeah, but will it make me look bad? Will it make me look bad to be with this person? Like, uh, how would it look, me and them together? or this could be their concern. They maybe there's things in your past that they don't like, and they're like, how would it look with me with Scorpio? We have the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Six of Swords. Yeah, this person is leaving because they care too much about what other people think, okay? Ten of Swords, Knight of Cups, Six of Swords. They're leaving this situation because they care too much about what other people think, okay? Um, your outcome for today, Scorpio, is the Six of Pentacles. So you're giving to something today. You're spending money on something. But whatever you're spending money on today is going to turn into the Seven of Pentacles. It's going to profit you over time. Okay, we have the King of Swords, the Hanged Man, and the Seven of Pentacles. So some of you are going through a dark night of the soul right now. Maybe you just started up a business, or your business may not be doing so well at this time. But the more you invest in it, the more it's going to grow with this Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so your business is growing today. So whatever you're working on today in regards to yourself, your business is growing today. Excuse me. What you don't see coming today is the Temperance card. Archangel Michael is watching over you at this time. Archangel Michael is watching over you at this time. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the World. There may be someone coming into your life today that wants to start a new cycle over with you. But this person kind of feels defeated with this Five of Swords energy. Okay. Your advice is the Ace of Wands, to start a new beginning, possibly with yourself, right? Ace of Wands. Let me get more information on that. Because I want to know what it says for enlightenment. So you need to, recognize the magic inside you and use your gifts to manifest your dream reality. Okay. Go within and look. Don't be afraid. Know there is this universal energy that connects us all, giving us the ability to be magic, to heal, and create. Tap further into this energy by learning Reiki, energy healing, or meditation. Delve deeper by exploring leaders of light workers as you expand your connection with the universe. Hurt, rejection, or disappointments may mean you have ignored an important part of you. Possibly the passion that you had for something. Ignoring your passion throws cold water on the light you have that shines within. So take some time to get those feelings back. After all, life is for enjoying and loving, okay? For some of you, if you are still interested in this person, you need to get the passion back in regards to either something you like to do, or, just you need to get your passion back in regards to you and this person. Maybe the passion is dying in this relationship. We also have the Tower. You keep getting this card lately, which is to let something burn to the ground. Let it burn to the ground. There is someone that is fighting this ending. I don't think it's you. I think it's your person. And, you know, ask honestly where you have been lying to yourself or avoiding the facts. Lying to yourself and putting on a front just gets exhausting, and so facing the situation will liberate you. Buried behind the walls of the tower is a treasure that hasn't been revealed to others before now. As you let down these walls and allow the true you to step forward, you start living the life of your dreams and the life that pertains to you. Communicating your wishes and desires raises your vibration to the universe, which will respond by bringing you something more authentic and fitting for your new way of being. Okay. So it's possible, some of you, and this is just an example, some of you could have grown up in a religious home where you were taught find a good person and get married, and maybe that wasn't what you wanted. Maybe you just wanted someone to hang out with every day. And that was what my grandpa used to have with his girlfriend. And they would hang out every day at night, and then he'd go home. He would go to her place and they'd watch TV. And some of you, maybe you want something different from your, or not from your life, but for your life. Then regardless, than what you've been, trained to want. Society trains us to want marriage, kids, that's what we're trained to want. And that's nice and everything, because in the future, if, we do have a family, then we have people who can take care of us. If they keep living longer than we do, like if you get a husband that lives longer than you do, they can take you to like medical appointments or help you out. But not everyone wants that. Like, not everyone wants, marriage and kids. Some people just want, someone to hang out with every day. And so everyone wants something different. And, so you're finding out what you really want around this time. Just, let something burn to the ground. You may have been telling yourself lies about a certain person. You may have thought you wanted a certain person and you didn't. Go ahead and let it burn to the ground. We have the chariot. The chariot. Some of you need to get up and get out and get moving. Some of you may need to get a job where you're driving. Maybe that will be your ideal job. Okay. But as far as the journey to enlightenment goes, you need to take control of your moods so they don't restrict your actions or tear down your self esteem. Achieving balance, you will see both sides of any situation and will be able to make the best decisions for you. As far as the journey to enlightenment goes, your power lies in how you speak to yourself and the words you choose, as each one helps create your self perception. Choose your words wisely as you are always listening. Talk to yourself as you would to a friend and use words of encouragement. Mentoring yourself in this way, you will find it easier to choose your moods and balance your emotions. Remember, you have the reins, so don't be led or misdirected by the confusion of others or that within your mind. It's time to be the boss of your thoughts and emotions. Okay, so just because someone you're dealing with may be confused doesn't mean that you have to be confused. So don't let other people confuse you. Like if you want marriage, and children, and there's someone out there that's trying to confuse you, like they're like, that's not what you want. Come hang out with me and let's not have anything serious. And and if you're lonely and in a vulnerable state, that can really confuse you. Don't let whoever this is confuse you, okay, about what you want. Now, for some of you, you're dealing with a person that is already married because clarifying this Ace of Pentacles, I get this Four of Wands, okay? They're already married, but they feel alone in this marriage with this Hermit card. They feel alone. And even though they may be coming forward to make you some sort of offer, they are still keeping secrets from you with this Moon card. So I'm not going to tell you what this offer is. I'm not going to say they're going to offer you marriage or they're going to offer you commitment because I don't even know what they're offering because they're keeping it a secret with this Moon card. So I don't like this energy. It's almost like that offer is to put you on some sort of smoky moon trail, like just lead you on over time. It kind of reminds me of when I was younger and I used to walk in the woods. There was a woods nearby the trailer park where I lived, and sometimes I would walk through that woods to take me to church or to go to different places. Like I just wanted a shortcut on my way to the main road. And when you're walking on like a Smoky Moon trail or a dark path, there's different things you can bump into. Like you could bump into a log or a tree or just different things you could bump into. And it's like this person wants to put you on some sort of Smoky Moon trail, where it's like every now and then they breadcrumb you. Like maybe one day they're like, I miss you, and one day I love you, but you never really get anywhere with this person. You never get a wedding ring, you never get, any kind of solid commitment. You're just on like this Smoky Moon trail, and it's like, where is this taking me? And it's a dark path. I mean, it kind of reminds me of the story of Hansel and Gretel, where their parents just abandoned them in the woods with some food, some like little snacks, like some breadcrumbs or something, and just left them out there. And so that's why I'm not liking this energy with this person, because they're putting you on some sort of Smoky Moon trail, and I don't like it, because regardless of what you want in life, you deserve so much better. And this person's trying to put you on the path to death. Not literally, but clarifying the moon card. It's like we have the Judgment, the Page of Swords. They are trying to revive something back from the dead, but whatever they're trying to revive would just end up ending anyways, okay? So, yeah, this person's a trip. I would just focus on you at this time, because regardless of whether you and this person get together or not, you know, if as long as you focus on you, your work is going to benefit you. So, yeah, this person, I don't like them. They don't have good intentions for you. Let's see what Archangel Michael has to say. It's almost like some of you are so transparent with this person. This person kind of figured you out. So say if you were going back to the religious example again, say if you were from a religious background and you wanted marriage or a solid commitment, this person figured you out. They figured out what you want. But the problem with them figuring out what you want is that they're using it to their advantage to trick you, fool you, lie to you, make you think that they're going to give you what you want when they're not. It kind of reminds me of someone at a jewelry store, and say if they don't have real diamonds, say if they only have like cubic zirconia, and you know, well, and you're like, well, I like diamonds. I don't want any of this cubic zirconia. I like diamonds. And they're like, oh, you like diamonds. Well, I have something special for you in the back of the store, and it's a real diamond, and I'll go get it. This one isn't cubic zirconia. So they go back to the back of the jewelry store, and pull out a big chunk of cubic zirconia and bring it back to you and act like it's a diamond. And that's what this person reminds me of. And but I think a more accurate example would be if the jeweler took you to the back of the store where it was nice and dark and everything, to a certain room to show you this special diamond, and it's cubic zirconia. Um, you know? So this person wants to make you jump through hoops to get what you thought you wanted. And at the end of that trail it's a path that leads to nowhere. It's a path that leads to death. It kind of reminds me of the scripture in the Bible, talking about the Jezebel spirit, and the how her path leads to death or something, that kind of energy. And your main message from Archangel Michael is you need to focus on energy healing work today, okay? So thank you for sending healing energy to me and through me for my own blessings and for all those around me. Thank you for connecting me to loving and high integrity healers and teachers of energy healing modalities, okay? So something about your energy is attracting this person, Scorpio, and that's why you need to heal your energy. You working on yourself with that 8 of Pentacles energy as far as, earning more money, focusing on your life and your priorities, that's great. But there's more to working on yourself than to that, because some of you may be, focused on shallow things like I want to make more money and I want to look good and I want to really stand out and I want to show this person what they missed out on, and that's nice and everything, but unless you work on healing your energy, this person's going to come back, okay? And if you want them to come back, great, but unless you work on healing your energy, this person's going to come back. Okay. So there's something about your energy that is attracting this person. And so some of you need to work on balancing out your chakras, clearing out your chakras, stuff like that. Sometimes we get blockages in our chakras. And the way I like to clear out my chakras is I like to first start with the crown chakra, then the third eye, then, the throat, then the heart. And I like to go down that way. But every now and then, I haven't really gotten in a set schedule for me yet. Every now and then there are certain chakras that I forget to work on or that I just don't work on. And maybe you have the same problem as me. I don't know, but you need to focus on healing your energy to get this person out of your energy, because otherwise they're going to come back. And I keep getting this card, admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly and write about your thoughts and feelings, okay? You don't have to mail off anything to this person. You don't have to mail off a letter or anything to this person. This person already knows too much about you, probably, for some of you. You are on the right path with avoiding this person, and positive thoughts create positive results, okay? It's important for you to have a sense of humor in this situation, and this is your life's purpose. Some of you, your life's purpose could be a comedian, since it's talking about having a sense of humor, okay? All right. So for some of you, it could be your life's purpose to heal your energy. For some of you, you may spend the rest of your life healing your energy. And believe and trust and have confidence, okay? So that's all I have, Scorpio. Thank you for coming to this reading. I think some of you are going through a hard time with that Dark Night of the Soul card, and maybe this person's trying to take advantage of that. Because if you're not married, you don't have kids, you don't have like a certain family you're in, or, like a specific direction in your life, you're not really sure where it's going. Sometimes people can see that and they take advantage of that. Okay. So, that's all I have, Scorpio. Work on healing your energy at this time, clearing out your chakras, meditation. Some of you may even want to try acupuncture. It's not like the movies. In the movies, you'll see someone laying down with a ton of needles all over their body. It is not like the movies. In real life acupuncture, the acupuncturist usually starts out with like 2 or 3 needles, and the acupuncturist will only keep putting in more needles if you keep saying that you're still in pain. So say if I went to an acupuncturist because my back was hurting, so she put a needle in, this part of my wrist, and then she put one in maybe the top of my foot, and I'm laying there and she's like, "Does your back still hurt?" And if I say yes, then I'm going to get another needle in another different part of my body, and that's how acupuncture works. It doesn't start out with someone putting 100 needles in you, and the needles are actually smaller than what you would think they would be. So, I mean, it's not like the movies. So a lot of you need to focus on healing your energy at this time. And some of you may need to go to therapy as well, because I mean, there are different parts of ourselves that we need to integrate, and maybe there's a part of yourself that you have not integrated yet, or that you have not worked on yet, that you need to work on. So that's all I have. Scorpio, thank you for coming to this reading. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you for supporting the channel. Um, yeah, something about your energy attracted this person. And it's not that you're a bad person. Like, just because you attract, a bad boy or a bad girl type of person doesn't mean you're bad. It just means that, something about your energy attracted that type of person. And so that's all I have. And I hope things get better for you guys, and take care. Thank you. Namaste.